Hello, welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. First of all, this is more of a cleanup than it is a redecorate. I have very little furniture that works for the Glade at the point of making this speed build video. At the point of recording the voiceover, I have a little bit more, but not enough to make it worth it to add on to the video. So I'm not going to right now. I'm going to wait and collect a bunch of stuff and do another speed build video in the future. But at the point of recording the footage for this video, I had very little to nothing that I could use in the Glade of Trust. And so it's more of a cleanup video, make it look a little nicer, organize things a little bit, and prepare for maybe what I might think about doing in the future. And so that's what this video is mostly about. I understand if you want to skip a cleanup video, that's totally your choice. It's not that big of a deal. So that is, but I just wanted to tell you right off the bat, that's what this video is. If you can hear that noise in the background, all that commotion, it's my mom's dogs and one of my dogs outside in the backyard playing, and the big dog jumps on the window, the patio door window, to try to get my attention all the time. So yeah, that's what all that commotion is while I'm trying to record a video. I should have gone in the recording room to do it, but I'm tired and I'm lazy and I'm sitting on the couch and doing it. And that is the beauty of having a laptop versus a desktop computer. You can do stuff from anywhere. Anyways, so like I said, a lot of this, well, I guess there's little bits of decorating here and there where I make things look nice in this corner and that corner, but it's mainly about cleaning up the Glade of Trust and making it easier for us to get around and see and collect stuff. So my initial idea for the Glade of Trust was to kind of go green and swampy, but not gross swampy, more like, and I know this isn't Disney, but the thought I had in my head is more like Shrek swampy, like cute swampy, not gross swampy. And so that's kind of the original idea that I had in my head when I was first doing this first section of the video. And then I changed that up a little bit later, and you'll see that in a few minutes. The first thing I needed to do was decide where I wanted the main have to have them trees. Depending on all sorts of things, there may be a bunch more trees added. There may be one or two more trees added. There may be no more trees added. It just kind of depends on what we're able to unlock furniture-wise and character and building wise, and where some of the buildings fit in. There, you saw it right there. I made a green lantern because that was sort of my original idea, was to do green swampy vibes. So, as you can see there, I do have some more. You maybe caught a glimpse of it on the screen there. I do maybe have some more by the point of this video event stuff. I don't know. I don't think I recorded unlocking the event stuff, which is unfortunate. Or if I did, I messed the footage up. Oh, you have no idea. The footage for this video was recorded in little chunks over the course of I don't know, a week or two, because I kept changing my mind and going back and adding little pieces here and little pieces there. It was actually kind of funny, honestly. But it caused me to mess up the footage, and the first time I put this video together, I actually had the different clips out of order, and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't work there. So I had to go back and redo it. But yeah, the hard part was that I didn't have enough to add to the Glade. And so as I would unlock different bits of things, and as I would get new ideas for things, I would have to go back and redo some of the Glade. So it was kind of a long project, if you will. The dogs interrupted me again, and so now I don't know where I was at. But, anyways, my biggest decorating, I guess you could say, is just of the natural part of the Glade at this point. Deciding where I want things to stay natural and have a lot of foliage around and look like always been a part of the swamp in that area, and leaving some areas more bare so that we could fit stuff in there down the road. And I didn't add a tremendous amount of trees, and that's because I wanted to leave space to tweak it as we go along a little bit to decide, do we want this area to be more tree covered, or do we maybe want this area to be even less tree covered than it already is? Do we have a big building that we have to fit in here? Do we have some other object that's going to have to go here that we need that space for instead? Because unlocking furniture wise, I'm still so early in the game, I had to think about all of those things as I was decorating this. Another interruption by the dogs, and I have no idea where I left off. I'm really sorry. Anyways, a balance between leaving space for furniture and having natural areas. That's what I was looking for right now. And I think I pulled it off pretty well. There aren't an abundance of trees, but there are enough trees for right now to make it still feel like a swampy area ish. And again, we can always go back in and fill more trees in once we really decide or have enough stuff to decide what we want where. It's really hard though because very few of the buildings look like they would fit in in the swamp. Ursula, and I've been saying this from the beginning, Ursula's home looks like it fits in the swamp. It really does. But there's nowhere, as far as I can see, that's big enough to put Ursula's swamp, not swamp, to put her house that doesn't look weird. You know what I mean? If you put it in the big ruins pole, oh my goodness, I cannot speak now. Forgive me. I am deeply sorry. I will learn how to speak someday. If you put Ursula's house in the giant ruins pool, I got it this time. It basically takes up pretty much the entire thing. You're covering up a bunch of your fishing spots, number one. And number two, like, isn't that, like, isn't there a reason that there are ruins right there? Like, isn't that supposed to be the decoration of that area? I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking of is, yeah, kind of like you're not meant to cover up that pool with a character house. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. I'm trying, okay? It's really early in the morning. I need more caffeine. But anyways, it might fit in that ruins pool, but also it's going to take up the whole thing. And there are quests where you do have to fish specifically in that ruins pool or near that ruins area to get certain things. So I wouldn't necessarily cover up the fishing spots there. Okay, so here I am deciding that I want to not do a green swampy vibe for the glade, and instead I want to go pink and purple and magical and fairy vibes. And so I decided to make a few of the pink lanterns instead. Also, you saw me upgrade Scrooge's shop right there. So I guess, this video isn't totally worthless. If you saw it, you got to see me upgrade Scrooge's shop to the last version of his shop. So we have 2 floors available to us now. We have all the slots on the 2nd floor available to us now. The reason I did that was because I wanted to see if we could get more furniture for the Glade. And no, it didn't work. But I have been collecting a little bit more furniture since then, so who knows, maybe another speed build will be in our near future. I try to go at least every other day or every couple of days to get new furniture. There's never going to be a time when I'm going to be able to live stream every day. So I kind of have no choice but to go and check for new furniture off camera. Otherwise, we'll just never get all the furniture. It'll take us years to unlock all the furniture. Same with getting chests and pouches and stuff. We'll never collect the moonstones. We'll never get everything that we want and need if I don't do a little bit of it off camera because I can't live stream every day. I unfortunately don't have like the energy, number one. It would be really physically hard for me to live stream every day. I would have to break down my homeschool setup and then put up the recording setup. We homeschool in the living room, and I record in the back bedroom, the furthest place from the living room. I use my laptop for both of it, the recording and the homeschooling stuff. So, or in this case, it would be the live streaming and the homeschooling stuff, and I just don't have the energy to do that. Also, the more I carry my laptop back and forth, the more likely I am to drop and break it, and I don't want to do that either. Okay, so we're getting close-ish to the end. This probably was the most frustrating thing to do. I didn't know where to put it, so I just decided to stick it in this corner for now. And I wanted to test something. I'd seen other people put flower gardens in, and apparently the idea is that if you put the flowers all in one spot, you can collect them from that one spot. And initially I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Then you don't have to run around the glade trying to pick them, or the Forest of Valor, wherever else you do this little flower garden at. Here's the thing though. What mechanic in the game would cause the exact flower that you've picked to grow back, and to grow back only in that little flower garden? I can't think of any mechanic in this game that would tell the game to grow back and grow back right here. There is none. So my guess is, oops, I hit the mouse, that they have nowhere else for things to grow when they do these little gardens. They've got that area of the valley so incredibly full that the flowers don't grow back anywhere else. I've tested it. When I pick a flower from the garden, other flowers grow in other spots. So my glade is too empty for it, maybe. I don't know. It's a a weird concept, and I may get rid of this in the future because it doesn't work how you would want it to work. Plant the flowers there, have them only grow back there, especially in a mostly empty biome. So here's the little walkthrough finally. There's not a ton to see yet. I've put some pink lanterns up because, again, I'm going for cute and magical and sweet and fairy like and not swampy anymore. So we're going to do pink lights to match the pink lilies throughout the glade. I've left quite a bit of area untouched so that we can put houses there or other scenery. I plan on switching up the seating area. I've seen some benches that you can get down the road or from Scrooge's shop or something that might look really cute there. So we might change that up. But for now, it's just a little pillar seating area. In my mind, those are like little parks within the biome, you know, little places where people can sit, natural areas or whatever, sit and relax. And then here is the flower garden. And yeah, that's pretty much the Glade of Trust for now. There isn't too much else. You can easily see the exit for now. I've seen some ideas that I might want to try out sometime in a future video. So you see the exits clearly for now. But anyways, that's the Glade and how my plans for it and how it's looking at this particular moment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.